because the root cause has been there, it's festered for too long. It's grown into a beast with its tentacle. We see the full-blown symptoms in things like, we see prostitution and promiscuity in the land. We see the full-blown symptoms like kidnapping, advanced fee fraud amongst young adults. We see murder. We see gun and knife crimes. We start hearing of things we never heard of before. Very heinous and very awesome crime, criminality being committed, and it goes on, and the list just goes on and on. That was not the plan. I tell you, that was not the plan. That was definitely not the plan. But we are where we are. Yet, we are chasing symptoms rather than dealing with the root cause. We castigate the young adults. We castigate a young lady who has gone into prostitution out of desperation. I'm not saying prostitution is good, but we need to look beyond at times. We need to look beyond the symptom and look at the root cause. Why has she gone into prostitution? It might just be that she's greedy. She wants to buy bone straight hair or whatever, and that's why she's gone into it. Or it might just be desperation, a failure of society, that society has failed her or her family, and that's been manifested now in the symptoms we're seeing. The issue or the question we should be asking is, where a country fails her citizens, and we now start to see the manifestation of symptoms left, right, and center, we should instead be dealing with the root causes rather than the symptoms. We need to be dealing with the reason why our country has failed. So deal with the root cause, okay? We must take a step, not just as individuals or young adults. We must take a step as a nation as well to deal with the root causes. Every time, we need to go back and deal with the root causes than just the symptoms. I've been a financial consultant for many years, donkey years. And I know, and I do understand the indications of a prosperous or a successful nation. We could talk about GDP, the gross domestic product, the growth per capita. We could talk about that all day. But for me, that is not how you define a prosperous nation. All I need to do is look at the next generation. And I can tell you if that country or that nation is prosperous or is doing well. I can't be looking at a country that is rife in promiscuity or rife where the next generation are into gun crime, knife crime, killing. There's no hope for the next generation, where they've been disdained, marginalized, cast aside, and then say that nation is prosperous. No, that's not what prosperity is all about. Okay? So you know what? I'm really upset, extremely upset. So my next video, I'll be taking on nations. I'll be taking on countries to say, I'll be looking at the root cause analysis for countries. And I'll be using the UK as a case study. Okay? So this is not only for developing countries. It's not only the developing countries that go through this issue. Developed countries also go through it. So I'll be using the UK. as a case study. So, ladies and gentlemen, okay, so stay with me as we impact humanity together in our imperfection. Thank you. God bless.